Okay. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Well, we're back. How's it going, everyone? Thank you for joining me again. And let me take care of this music thing. It's okay. Hi. 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 Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. Glad to be here again. Today, we are going to talk about relationships. Yeah. Uh, Honestly, I think it's the most important topic these days, maybe forever. Everyone is looking for a secure, happy relationship. And of course, it is a topic to talk about. And if everything goes well, probably we will have more, maybe relationship talks. What about that? And of course, now we are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube here. And on people who are watching me on Facebook or YouTube or LinkedIn, please comment if you see different, any difference between today or maybe last time you watch the live, because I made a lot of change in the setting that now you can probably have a better, brighter picture, image, lighting, quality, of course. Yeah, so here we go. I turn on the guest feature in on TikTok now. Instagram is already on, and yeah, here we go. Let's see. Hello, hello. Oh, hello, hello. Okay, it's probably bad connection, but it's okay. Our timing is much better than weekends today. I will go live more often during the day on weekdays, but yeah, so let's go to our next Hannah. Hannah, you're on. Hi, hi, hi. A lot of highs. One high for all. Nope. Yeah. So, Macedonia. Oh, Macedonia. Hi, Macedonia. Alexander the Great. Alexander the Great from Macedonia. All right. Yeah. So let me know, where are you from? Countries, please. What's happened? I don't know. I just invited you. You didn't join. Is it decline or something like this? Let's just do it again. Yeah. Look at me. I'm just so bright. Yeah. Let's see. Does it change anything? Maybe. Light. Canada, Lebanon, Malaysia, Colorado, Algeria, France, Malaysia, Michigan, Ohio. No, it's not happening. Doesn't work. It's didn't go through. Let's just talk to some other guests. Misery. Yeah. England. Australia. Good day, mate. Australia. You say hi. Hello. 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 Seriously, guys, please. Hi. Hello. So, since we are the respectful people and we don't want to be on some other people's room without consent, we just leave with cautious. Right? One, two, I'm leaving. You probably don't care. But yeah, so South Africa. Okay, thank you. Farnush. Didn't work. Yeah. So it's been 7 minutes. We haven't talked to anyone yet. I am doing my best. Either it didn't go through, or if it does, it's just ceilings. Thailand. Yeah, Thailand. We are all around the world, guys. Yeah, you see? We have Europe, we have South America, we have Africa, we have East Asia, Australia. But probably it's just me here. And yeah, something I learned over the last 10 months, it's patience. Just keep it calm. And I don't know why no one wants to join from TikTok. Instagram is busier. People want to join. The server is not strong enough. It just keep disconnecting. TikTok, it's just, like this. People connect like this, but no one. Oh, someone just maybe send a request. Yeah. Honestly, see, TikTok is like this. Hello. I think they already connected. TikTok is already just everywhere. Just turn the thing on. Hello. Hi.
How are you, Dr. Iman?
I'm great. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Do
What are we
you?
talking about?
Today we're going to talk about relationships. Maybe we're going to
Okay.
talk more about relationships, but uh, and you are the first guest.
Oh, I
Let,
am the first guest?
What do you think about? So, do you want to add comments, ask questions, or do whatever you want? Any share about relationships, or you just want to say hi? Even.
No, I mean you can ask me. I can say something. I mean, what do you want me to say about relationship? Like you have a certain point we talking about it?
Oh, well, how are you? I mean, if I'm gonna ask a question, its topic is relationships. People join, usually they have something. They don't wait for questions. Like they join with questions, or with something to share. But yeah.
Relationship. Uh, relationship. I've been in a relationship almost like 7 years now. I've been divorced for 7 years. But if I talk, I'm gonna talk my past. So, uh,
Let's just
relationship is
let me make your life easier. What is the
okay.
most important feature in relationships?
The communication.
Communication. See?
Communication. The
Mm-hmm.
most important thing for relationship is communication. If you're not communicating, you will never know. You're just guessing everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So
think.
you need to communicate. You need to communicate and to understand the other person you're trying to communicate with or you have a relationship with, so you can have a strong bond. Relationship is like a chemical bond. Like
Chemical.
if you make communication, yeah, if you make a communication, you will make triple bonding and the bond gonna be stronger. But if you don't have communication and honesty, if you don't have real honest and trust.
Well, so you are actually adding uh, points, but I mean, of course, relationship is based on honesty, communication, trust. Uh, but I agree that communication is probably the most important one. At
Yeah,
least not maybe not for a relationship to be successful, but to be respectful.
yeah, exactly. To be respectful and to communicate, even to understand the person.
If people
I can
communicate, let's
communicate.
say two people are in a relationship and they communicate well, but the expectations are different, they cannot actually be in a relationship. But as long as they communicate well, at least it's respectful relationship. If it could be, now I mean, it could be something that is not successful, but I believe at least it's respectful. No assumption, and everything is clear. And I think that is the best point to add.
Relationship is not only for like a couples. Relationship is all your life, for your work, for your family, for your
Hmm.
community, everywhere.
Okay.
If you don't have a communication, like if you don't reach your point or if you don't put your sound clearly, people can understand you wrongly.
Hmm.
So you need to communicate clearly with the person you're trying to communicate with or your person you want to have a communication with or relationship with. Some people have a job relationship, some people have love relationship, some people have family relationship,
Okay.
friend relationship. So all need, the key is respect and communication.
Thank you for your adding. Thank you for your share. That was a
You're welcome.
great way to start the topic. So hopefully you stick around and watch and comment if there is anything else to add. Thank you for joining.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. So see, we already have a couple of people on TikTok. We're going to talk about relationships today. Uh, well, we can talk about relationships in general, but I think most of the topic would be around, let's say, romantic relationship, love relationships. Yeah. So let's try to go on Instagram again, and we can just switch back and forth between Instagram and TikTok. Hello. Hey, my man. How are you? Whoa, yeah. How are you? Live from Miami, Florida. What's your name? Julio.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, Julio?
Doing awesome.
Awesome.
Well, let me take advantage of this opportunity to wish all your viewers a happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, thank you.
Here,
Yeah.
here in the United States, tomorrow we celebrate Thanksgiving, and we kind of forget sometimes that we have a million things to be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to make sure that all your viewers remember what's important: family, friends, relationships. And with that said, I think one of the basis of relationship, more than communication, more than anything, is trust
Trust.
and respect. Because if you don't have respect, there cannot be communication, there cannot be trust. Now, I have a question for you.
Please go ahead.
My question is, sometimes in relationships, there are signs, there are flags, whether green or red, that we choose not to see.
True.
Because, for any X or Y reason, we think that, our relationship is going well. Give an example. Sometimes our relationship, like our other partner says, "Oh, I wish I would to get help with this."
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could be cleaning the house, it could be, picking up after you. Oh yeah, give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. My wife used to say, when a man tells you to do something, he'll do it. You don't need to remind him every 6 months. Okay? So we don't see those flags sometimes. And when the time comes and we get fed up and we leave because you didn't listen to us, you didn't see the flags. But why? What happened?
True.
How come if we were, doing so well? So look at the little flags. That's my advice to your audience. Listen. Pay attention. And sometimes what's wrong? Nothing. Something's going on. That's when the respect come in. Honey, what's wrong? Let's sit. Let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. I think, yeah. So what you said is really important about red flags. And I think I guess your question, like, I mean, I just wanted to, that was a good way to start the topic. So why do we ignore red flags? And how important are the red flags? They are important. Like sometimes we just don't want to see it because I think it's so stupid not to see it because this it's just there. And the moment the dreamy things, this fluffy ideas, just because relationship is not fun. Is No, it's not fun. Let's just have relationship for fun. It's not. It's not. You can have fun for any other reasons with any other things, but you don't name it relationship. And when the excitement actually settle, which is inevitable, you see, oh, it's not what I wanted, but you knew it's not what you want from the beginning.
That's correct.
Yeah. So I have a I have in one of my videos, which is one of my favorite myself, that uh, do not ignore a red flag. It will take you down. If you do not eat wolf, it doesn't mean that wolf doesn't eat you.
Right.
Yeah. So people see it and yeah, I'm gonna fix it. You cannot fix it. Imagine how hard is it to change a single simple thing in yourself. We all have like bad habits for years. We cannot change it. And how come you can change someone you just met? I'm gonna fix it. No, we cannot fix it.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
If you go into a relationship thinking you're going to change you as a person, you go ahead wrong. Now, another thing that I wanted to add is um, the longest, toughest relationship that you're going to have is with yourself. So before you love somebody else, you need to learn how to love yourself because you cannot give what you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't love yourself, how can you expect to love others? And
Yeah.
then at that point, also, you understand, like, hey, I love myself and I'm willing to tolerate certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But like you put in today on one of the videos that you put in, it's either white or black. There's no gray.
There's no gray in relationships, especially I think at the beginning. There's no gray. Let's just, oh yeah, so you're trying, or let's see, or come on, you already know the answer. Why you take, wasting your time and people's time? Just Mhm. True.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad you joined to actually bring fresh energy and ideas. And I really enjoy talking to you. Hopefully, you can join later on more, and we can talk about different topics.
Likewise, doctor.
Yeah.
Have a good one. Many blessings.
Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
That's good. Take care.
Bye. Okay, Julio from Miami, Florida. Yeah. So let's go to on TikTok now. Oh yeah. So Hannah, who was trying to join from Instagram, I couldn't. So maybe here. See, see how it works. Like awesome.
It's working.
It's
Thank
working.
you.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's 3:30 a.m. in Dubai.
Oh, 3 a.m. in Dubai?
Yeah.
Oh, good morning. I don't know. Good night.
No, good night. Actually, I just came from my party.
Okay. Yeah. So awesome.
Mhm.
And so you were the first one who wanted to join. You probably have good share.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So I moved from Instagram and then I came here to TikTok. I was playing between Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, go ahead. Let me just fix.
So about the relationship in general, like between like a normal people, just you have to be honest, good communication and respect.
Mm-hmm.
About like private relationship with your partner, if there's no love, there's nothing. Because the love and attracting with someone is the first sign you feel yourself that this is your partner. So let's start by the signs. Then you can start by respect, communication. Yeah, this the rules actually for any relationship. If it's on general or if it's with your partner.
And how do you define love, please?
Yeah. Actually, I'm a good advisor, but I cannot advise myself.
No, I mean, so you said that love is the most important thing in relationships, but what is love? What do you mean by love? Like the guys see the girls, hey, I'm in love. Like you had the Romeo guy, Romeo
Not
story.
like that.
You
Not
know?
like that.
So what
Like
is
for
love?
the first meeting is gonna be like, I like how you dress, I like your hair, I like your eyes, I like how to speak. The love is when you love everything of him or anything of her. Her personality, how she's talking, how she's laughing, how she's getting angry, everything.
I
I like how she's choosing her food, I like how she's wearing this one. When you love someone, you love everything, negative and positive. We're not talking about the red flags. I'm not talking about negative, but when you love someone and at the same time you feel there's a love like between you and him, you can give a love and you can receive a love. If you're not receiving what you give, just run away.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't receive what you give, run away, and love is the most important thing.
Yeah. If you're not in love with someone for what you're with him,
Mm-hmm.
just unrespect him and I feel really funny to go with him. Okay, then.
That's the thing. So I think love itself can be a topic for many different sessions because I think our understanding definition of love is broad, and it's broad, and we just yeah. But of course, love is important. Like, what is relationship without love? Just it's an obligation,
Respect.
I guess. It is a
Respect, honest, good communication.
mhm.
But this first of all is respect. Respect how from
Mhm.
where I came, especially here in Dubai, can teach you how to respect the people who's different. Because here there's a thousand, like I don't know how many nationalities here. It's first how to respect his religion, how from where is she, from which country,
Mhm.
how is the culture. So when you respect the difference between the people, it's good relationship with all the society actually.
or just respect the difference.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for joining. Thank you for the effort, like from different platform to others. And yeah, it's always nice to talk to friends from different countries. And of course, you now in Dubai, 3 a.m. We have like from Pakistan, it seems like 4:45 a.m. Good morning, Pakistan, and good morning, Dubai. And have a nice rest of the night. And thank you for your share.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining.
Bye, doctor.
Bye. Wow. So far we have communication, trust, respect, love. But it is not a question. I just wanted to, let's say, repeat the topic. It's about, we're talking about relationships, anything. It's, yeah, so if you want to join and talk about anything related to relationships, maybe we'll have a share or anything else. So let's see. Hmm. See, we have a lot of people now joining on two platforms. It works. And committing to never giving up when things get hard. Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I'm great.
Happy Wednesday. So nice to be on here with you.
Thank you. It's not. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Let's say.
Wednesday for me. I'm in the United States.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know where.
yeah, I mean, it's today, but it's Thanksgiving. Like it's Thanksgiving evening,
Tomorrow.
whatever. Yeah, tomorrow. So
the night before, yeah.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I thought,
Thank you.
you know, you said happy in my mind was like, okay, happy Thanksgiving. So Wednesday, it's not.
Oh,
Yeah,
I said happy Wednesday.
yeah, okay.
I'm just happy any day.
Awesome.
Alive.
Yeah, happy
My
today.
mind is
Happy
blessed.
today. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy every day. But
Great.
so I've listened to a couple of the other people who spoke, and as much as I agree, communication, trust, honesty, all of that, yes, they are important attributes for relationships, but they're really just important attributes to being a good human as well. I'm going to put a little different spin on relationships because I believe that we are all plagued with self-worth issues from when we're very young, from when we're born. And just because we are spiritual beings having a human experience, so we're conditioned. And what happens with that is when we don't know our worth, we will tend to compromise and, not value ourselves as much and raise our standards for what we require in a relationship. So I believe that when we get really clear on our self-love and what we desire from our relationships, because relationships, it does go full circle. It's not just intimate relationships, because people have patterns. So, if you're somebody who has problems in a love relationship, it's likely you might have some problems in your other relationships, whether they're family members, friends, not always, but sometimes. But when we get clear on what we deserve and we raise our standards and then take it to the law of attraction. So now you attract what the frequency you're emitting, and that is the most successful relationships that people can have. If you just think, oh, yes, we all, I think most people love a physical attraction. It's important. That's the human in us, right? But myself, all the work that I've done spiritually, self-development, there is nothing like when you meet a match of the same frequency, like when your frequencies match and, they say opposites attract, but at the same time, there has to be those similarities, like, because, myself, I am in a relationship where I'm diving deep and have been for several years. And if you don't grow together, you grow apart, and, love is such a beautiful thing. For me personally, it's my greatest gift. And it's beautiful. And so many people, they get burned in relationships and they chase after the wrong people. People don't realize, we should never have to chase anybody, but we all do it, right? Or have done it. It's about attracting what you deserve. So it starts with self. Do you agree? Or does that make sense? I mean, when we have a high value of ourself, then we're raising the standard, and then we emit that to the universe, and then we're better able to attract, a partner that's better suited for us. So even if you have challenges with communicating, one might be a better communicator, the other one not so much. But if you are attracting the person that you're better suited with, you will be able to conquer all those challenges that come your way. If you're with somebody who's just not on the same frequency as you, you both can be great communicators. You both can be honest. But if you're not a match, you're not a match. So none of those attributes are going to work anyway. So my approach is all about becoming the best version of yourself, raising your standards, being very clear on what you expect of yourself and what you expect of a partner, and then you're able to attract that from the universe, and you just start off with more of a magical, magnetic frequency of a relationship. And I heard you before, yes, I'm sure it fades off, the honeymoon of relationships. But when we really find, I believe there's, everyone has a divine union, and there's a lid to every pot, you could say, And when we get better, there might be multiple. I believe we also have multiple soulmates and stuff like that. But when you get better at attracting it, we become happy. We find better relationships, and we become happier and satisfied and being fulfilled, because that's where true happiness comes from, being fulfilled.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you mentioned self-love and standards. I think we all, we all have high standards at the beginning, because no one, when you're like much younger, when you're a kid at very first ages, you don't even understand the concept of limits. There's no limitation for your expectations, your standards, your divine imagination. So if you ask it like a 4 years old, what do you want to do when you grow up, they probably say some uh magical things like, yeah, I was going to be an astronaut, the other one want to be a president, the other one, but yeah. So but when you talk about someone in the 20s, they just want to have a job, they just have, that's how the world actually change your standards. This is something we need to remember, that it's a simple rule in life that says either you have to change your approach, your lifestyle, your effort, or life will change your standards. Sometimes our needs are strong enough to change something so unworthy to something that we settle for. just because we need, and we need to remember that is important, that don't let your needs change your standards. This is true. But
I love that point that you brought up about children, because that is what happens, right? As we grow, when we're children, we don't have our thinking is limitless, and as we grow up, it becomes limited thinking. We are fearless when we're children. Then when we get older, we base everything, we let fear stop us from doing things. So what I've learned is it is trying to tap back into that childlike inner child self, where, when we were kids and learning how to walk, when we fell, it didn't stop us from getting back up and trying to walk again. But as adults, we get so in our ego mind where something happens and then our negative self chatter takes us out of the game. But if we tap back into that childlike love and fearlessness and squashing those limiting beliefs, that's how we set ourselves up for more success, and I just, listen, I just believe, I love humanity so much, and I think we're just so at a time in history where we're so divided, and I'm just trying to do my best to become my best version. So as I raise my frequency, I continue to emit that out into the universe and help anybody. And that's what I believe we all should do. And as we continue to do that for each other, more of us will find love and satisfying, rewarding, amazing relationships. We all deserve it. I believe God created us all to be extraordinary human beings, but we get in our own way. And once we step aside and let, nature and love ourselves, we'll all start living a little more happier and satisfied, and we'll have more people walking around happier. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a joyful person, so I emit a lot of joy and love, but a lot of people in the world are just sad and broken, and people just have to, turn inward. You know what I mean? So many people look externally for their happiness when it all starts within. And I only say that, I hope I'm not coming across anything but with love, but I say all that because I've lived it. I've transformed my life completely. I went through a dark night of the soul. I went through a couple of spiritual awakenings, and I know my purpose on this planet is just to help other people and spread love and help other people have transformation. So I hope everything that I said just comes across with love. That's, not arrogant or anything like that. It's just, I've had an amazing journey. It gets very painful at times, but growth is uncomfortable. Success is uncomfortable. And if you want it, you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So,
well, yeah. So people are actually on everywhere. They are sending you love and gratitude for your share. They love you, and yeah, thank you for your share. I see that everyone are enjoying your share.
I'm so happy, and I'm so happy. I've only started following you a couple months. I mean, you only crossed my path, a couple of months ago. And I love, love, love you. I love how you sign language, and you're just a beautiful soul. I think actually, if you look at my story right now, it's you. It's one of your things. But thank you so much for allowing me to speak.
Thank you. Yeah, of course. And please,
it's an honor to be on here. It really is.
Thank you so much. Please join back again, and like time to time when we have lives, and hopefully people can connect with you, and then we can, this is more than me. It's not about me. It's about all you guys that think the same. You're like-minded people. My job is just to connect you together. That would be great.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you, and God bless everyone who sent any love my way. I appreciate it, and I reciprocate it tenfold. Have
Thank
a
you.
blessed night, everyone. God bless you all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know.
Well, what a beautiful share. Thank you guys all for your shares, for your support, and for all this interaction. I really appreciate it. And I just noticed that my other camera on all those platforms that I said, like LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, just go dark. Now they are like, they probably can hear us. They cannot see, but it just means, okay, guys, from now on, you can continue as a radio show. I will try to connect another webcam or some other cameras so you can still, you know, watch and listen. But for now, just listen. Or I don't know if you're still there, at least do something, like I probably never see, I never see you, but if you're there and you cannot see me, or just put a comment down, like, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I will fix it right now. Thank you. I need to find some stuff. I don't know. Where is it? Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, cannot see. Of course, I know. It's off. Uh, yeah, so maybe we can have one more guest. I mean, not one more. We will continue talking, but so if someone else is on the show, I can fix that one, because the rest are just watching me fixing the camera, which is not the best thing to watch. So now it's time for. Oh, I think that's. Let's see. Okay. Honestly, is not easy to. Okay, so
Hello, doctor.
hello.
Hello, my friend. I'm
Hi.
sorry. Hello, doctor. Sorry.
Hi. How are you?
How are you? I'm good, thank you.
How's it going? Do
I
you?
just follow the advice, your advice. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do
that
it.
is
I
the
do
best
the same
advice.
every day. Sometimes it's just get tough for me as well, and I think, come on, hold on. I watch my stuff
Actually,
sometimes.
that is good. I watch your stuff every time, In my mind, I always process, I have a problem in my life or something, dealing with something. I just remember the sign language and your word saying, hold on.
Awesome. Do you mind introducing
Life is,
yourself? Do you want to talk about relationships as well?
yeah, of course. That's why I joined in the first place.
Yeah,
So
please go ahead.
I'm from Albania.
Mm-hmm.
Here in my country right now is 1 a.m. 1 o'clock in the morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, 1 a.m. So relationships are a weird thing, because right now I was thinking, telling you that I really love your content and I really support you, man, That is a good, this one is a really strong relationship between us, me and you. I'm a follower. I follow you for some reason because you give me happiness when you guide me how to take over my life, Like, hold on. Just hold on, man. Nothing worse, nothing bad can last forever, no?
Mm-hmm.
That is happiness. So if you in a relationship, if you take care more, if you take care for the other person's happiness more than yours, first of all, I don't. It doesn't matter if it is family, it is a friend, if it is your husband, your wife, or your partner, your child, your anything, any person. If you take care to give happiness to the other person, and you also take care that your happiness is not touched, it's not destroyed. That is a really, really strong relationship, I think. That bond can never be broken.
Wow, you just you made my day, brother. What's your name? I noticed you didn't put your name on your account. I didn't want to ask you. What if you're comfortable sharing your name?
Yeah, my name is Alban. I'm from
Oh, we
Albania.
talked before, Alban, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you were in the game night.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, now I remember. Okay, yeah. So thank you for your share, Alban. It was sometimes I think the most magical thing that you can do is to help without
Yeah,
without asking. So
Yeah.
that is the way that when you are actually there to not specifically something, like say I this morning I wake up, let's go save the world. No, I just do whatever I can, and you do whatever you can, and if anyone just do their share. I think.
Sometimes you can save the world with just one word.
Mhm.
Hold on. Seriously.
Yeah, because
Hold on, man.
hold on.
Just
Yeah.
hold on.
Mhm.
You're in the night. You're in the middle of the night. Hold on. The morning will come. The sun will shine. You're in the middle of the winter. Hold on, my friend.
Mhm.
You will get to summer. You will go on vacation, no? Just hold on. Hold on.
Hold on.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, thank you. You taught me that.
Thank you. Yeah. Most of the
No,
time.
thank you, my friend.
Most of the time, not all the time, but yeah, sometimes I say what I want to hear. I think it's a good
Yeah.
it's a good approach. You give people what you want to receive.
Yeah, I give help. For example, you give advices how to deal with problems. You already dealt with them. That is very, very strong of you. That is very nice. Very. I don't know how to say it, man. It is something divine, man. It is divine to deal with a problem and to guide them, to give them strength. You're not giving an advice. You're not giving just words. You're giving strength to other people. Right?
Wow.
And all of that strength will come back to you.
I'm doing what I can do. I mean, that's all I can do. I just Hi. We go back live on YouTube, guys. It's just my other camera is like. Okay, brother. I cannot hear you, but so at the beginning your voice was great. You said like it's the same account. I could hear that, but then you made a change. Maybe something happened. Maybe you can join again, go back and come back for like yeah. What about that? Yeah. So I'm gonna disconnect you now, but please join again. Oh yeah, you already did yourself. So if you are there, come back now again. Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Hello? 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 No. It is not working here. Let's just try. Can you join through Instagram, please? Yeah, because I don't know what's. I think there's something with the phone, but anyway, going offline. We wait. That's what we do. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I read comments till our guest join. So, oh, I accidentally just. Hello. I well, I cannot see you. I don't know if it's what is supposed to be. Oh, something's wrong with the camera. But yeah, so your voice still is not. Yeah, but it's okay. Just please, I try to go ahead. If you, yeah, just yeah, go ahead. I just know. Yeah, I just heard that you're from Somalia, but the rest is not clear. But yeah, so we can. Can you just hold your phone close to your mouth? Let's see if it works. Just use it as a phone. Don't because the camera is not. Oh, the camera is actually working. Yeah. Okay. Use it like a phone. Phone. Like a phone. No, I mean that. So we cannot hear you, but yeah. So it's just phone. No phone. Yeah. No. So sorry about that, brother. So just yeah, keep trying. I hope that maybe I don't know what to do. Just it's not yeah. So you're already gone. Hmm. So yeah, I just keep accepting people on uh, Instagram, which It's not working. But I keep trying. You can also join on TikTok, which is. Hello?
Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thank you for joining. How's it going? What's your name?
Ioannis.
Giannis. Where are you from, Giannis?
Yes, actually from Greece,
Mm-hmm.
but living in Germany.
From Greece and now in Germany.
Yes.
Your name is actually a German name, right? Johannes?
No, it's Greek.
Jonas. Oh, Jonas is Greek. It's Germany.
Ioannis is Greek.
Yeah, Johannes. But that's, I think your German version would be like Jonas.
Johannes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Johannes or Joachim.
Mm-hmm. Joachim. Yeah. Okay. So thank you for
But-
joining me. How's it going? Everything is nice. Everything fine?
Everything's fine.
Awesome.
Yes, I'm a little bit tired, but I'm enjoying you and all the community. And first of all, I love what you do with your eyebrows.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes. Relationships. First of all, I have to say that can you hear me?
Yes. Awesome. Yeah. Great.
I'm just a little bit nervous because my English is not so good.
Me either. It's okay.
Yeah, but I have to say, difficult this to talk about because it's not only respect and all that I hear before, but my opinion is that it starts always with yourself, everything. Not with your ego, with yourself. The self is not the ego. If you are able to put your ego aside, then you are yourself. And we are here in this world and came here with ourselves. We have everything inside. But when we grow up, our parents say what we have to do and put and build our ego. And we forget what we are, who we are sometimes. And so we feel the need, the need is born in one time that we need someone. Do you understand what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that no one on this planet is here to make your expectations come true. No one. Because we make everything we do in life as the background. We make something for love or because we are afraid. That's the two forces in life, love and fear. If I do something because I'm afraid, or I decide to get in a relationship because I'm afraid of blah, 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 blah. That, and later in the future, that makes everything sick. And you have to learn to be in love with you, with yourself. And to not need someone, because when you need someone, something's wrong. It's yeah, and that's it. So if you want someone, there are no rules in love. But love is sometimes when you are in love with someone, so sometimes not healthy, I think. I don't know. Because my parents divorced, they was together. My mother was 13 when she came with my father together, and after 50 years, bam, everything has a limit. Everything in life. I can be so much in love with someone, it makes after no sense. Because when I'm sad, after all, I'm sad because my ego is sad, not myself. It's always the ego. It's always the ego. Always. But when you love someone, there's no ego. And there's no rules. But it's limited. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. But it's never that happens not at the same time by the two people. Someone is more in love than the other.
Mm-hmm. True. You talk about.
I'm sorry, something else. I think that the meaning of on a relationship is the other person shows you a mirror, and the meaning of a relationship is always to learn about yourself. You could see clearly the mirror, but the ego don't want to see it. Yeah. I hope I taught that clearly. But in my language, I will tell you only 3 words and you will understand better.
Yes, I mean, so you already mentioned many different brilliant topics and points, and you talk about ego and how love can, let's say, how ego can sabotage love, which, uh, but you talk about the mirror, and I think it's that's it. So you never love someone because of them. You love someone because of yourself. Because when you love someone, when you give without expectations, it is a mirror that shows you how great you can be, how divine is your being. You cannot be, the purest existence with anyone else. It's just based on needs, like you might have like 100 different relationships in your life based on needs, and then when you reach to the point that you love, you see there's no need. You just want to serve, you just want to give, you don't expect, and then you say, oh, I give all my love but I didn't receive anything. You don't need anything. It's
Right.
just, I mean, this is the greatest gift that
you share something
that you
with
can give.
someone, the things that you have inside. If the other person don't want it, it's okay. You can say in love goodbye,
Mhm.
not in anger. You accept that.
Mhm.
You are totally in love. But
Yeah.
it's
You can
very
actually love. I think loving someone else is maybe a presentation of your soul. It's not about loving someone and expecting someone and just they don't want it. Okay. I mean, we all expecting something in return and take things for granted. It's okay, so now we gave it, and what about me? How, like, yes, I start counting things and start just measuring and just turn love to a competition, equality, and yeah, so it just doesn't work like this. If you have the chance, opportunity, if you are blessed to have someone to love, you must be grateful for them every day. Okay, thank you for letting me love you. Thank you for letting me release this divine energy and like.
Do you know, because you asked before someone, I don't know, what is love? An old lady in Greece said to me, love, it was, I will never forget this. Love is when the other hits you and push you down. Good, nice journey, but you have to enjoy it. But it starts with you. You have to be in love, to learn to be in love, because we forget this the time that we grow up. So it's a lot of work, and the important work in life is to have the relationship with yourself. That's it. For me, my opinion.
Yeah, thank you.
Because when I'm not careful, I can destroy from the other one the life. And I didn't see it. But then it's too late. And I changed the mindset, the heart from the other person. And I don't want to be responsible for that. No one has to make the expectation, how I said before. That's not correct. So I prefer to be alone and happy. And if someone wants to share with me, good. If not, also good, but always in love.
Thank you. Thank
But
you.
ego is always listen, watching. So, okay, thank you very much.
Thank you for
Have a
joining.
nice
Thank you for
night.
your share.
And
And yeah, hopefully you can join again. It's guys, listen. Have you noticed that our guys actually have great ideas about love and relationships? It's sometimes we just, like people don't believe that, yeah, so men cannot talk about love or relationship, or no, they are just, I think we need to change this mindset. We need to change this narrative. Of course, men can talk about love and be deep and be emotional and be easy and comfortable around their emotions. Thank you for joining me.
thank you very
I hope I can get you. It's Johannes. It's
much. Yes, it's
yeah.
Ioannis.
Ioannis.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. See, men can talk about love easily. Easily. Yeah. And We have been here for 70 something minutes so far. We can have a couple of more guests for today, but I think that is going to be a regular topic, relationships, at least once a week. What about that? What do you think? Once a week? Talk about relationships. Any share, comments, questions? Maybe it could be something helpful. Thank you. And let's see if our friend from Somalia can join. Okay, that was hello. Oh no, I mean at the beginning your voice, your sound is really good, clear, loud, maybe too loud, but now it's just nothing. Uh, yeah, I cannot hear you, but yeah, sorry about that. Maybe next time, hopefully. I don't know what is wrong with this connection or device or yeah. My bad luck, brother. My bad luck. Yeah. So this is a kind of like awkward moment of silence, waiting for the guest to join and doesn't work, and we're just sitting here and let's read the comments and LOL. I read the comments. Some people say, "Why don't you read the comments?" Come on, I mean, I try. Indeed, ha ha ha. Seriously, and happy Thanksgiving. See, that was a comment. Honestly, I'm trying to connect people. It doesn't work. It is frustrating, and hopefully we can. How can you keep a relationship with your partner blooming forever? That is a good question. How you can keep a relationship with your partner? I think you already answered your question while you were asking your question. Blooming forever. So what does bloom? I think my broken English says flowers. And how you can take care of a plant or a flower when you have it at home. Watering. Yeah. So I mean, my point is that taking care of it every day. Many of us take relationships for granted, and the moment we receive, we get what we want, we forget about taking care of it. Like having a relationship is just starting a relationship is just the beginning. Actually it's not hard to do, to start, but to maintain everything is hard to maintain more than to achieve. It's like a flower to take care of every day, to taking care of every day. And if and you cannot say, yeah, I was watering this flower for years and I just forgot for 1 week. I mean, it's not fair. It is fair. It doesn't work if you just go back and forth time to time. As I said, like gray. It's not love. Some relationships can maintain with, I don't want to be disrespectful, but let's say half things, but it's not love and it doesn't last long. And yeah, so now that no one can join, maybe I can just continue with my share. Hmm. Yeah. That is true, my friend. That is true. Well, New Mexico. New Mexico must be like noon. What time is it there? Say it loud. Okay, I just said. I mean, it is not working, guys. I'm just keep pushing, clicking, touching, whatever it is. Nope. And yeah, it's not working. Ask question in the question box. How is your relationship with yourself? You're asking me? It's me and myself, as you just mentioned. But thank you for asking. It's good. It is good. I mean, must be good. You cannot be happy without that. Internet. Okay, so what is the meaning of red sign or red flag? So red flag is something different meaning for different people. For maybe some stuff, some behavioral traits could be a red flag to me, which is not to you. Maybe you enjoy it even. But the question about red flag is that you cannot miss a red flag. Not that you cannot. I mean, you see it. You will see it the moment you will recognize it the moment you see. But if you turn your head and no, it's not. No, I can change it. No, you can't. No, you can't. And trust me, there are 8 billion people out there, and you will find someone. You don't need to compromise for red flags. You will. Oh, many more than one are there who don't have your red flags. But yeah, I just don't want to start being a only person who talk. I really want to talk to you guys and see what do you actually think. That's why I'm trying to, keep my share short. And it was a moment of hope. My eyes were just gone. Oh, now we have Erna here on TikTok, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good.
It's weird that you join as a guest, as a speaker with no cello. Where's your cello?
It's right here.
Okay.
But
Thank
not today.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah,
Do you have a share for about love or
yes,
relationships?
about the relationships. Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Uh,
if you are now watching it here on TikTok, on Instagram, and link and like YouTube and stuff, it's Erna on TikTok. The Erna with the cello on game, on Story Nights. Okay, just wanted to, yeah, let
yeah.
them know. Okay, please go ahead.
So I think one of the most important things is to heal yourself, heal your traumas before you enter any relationship, because we carry a lot of weight from our childhoods, from our past relationships, and it's just so important to work with yourself before you enter any relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm not really believer that you should find your second half. You should be like the whole person. You should, as people said before, you should love yourself. You should be whole, and you should be happy with yourself. And only then you can find like a good person, like another whole person with whom you can be together. Yeah, and accept expectations should be less, acceptance should be more, and boundaries, of course, boundaries are really important. And boundaries should be put before you enter relationships. Like you should talk about these things before you enter any relationships. Like what's your likes, dislikes, what you expect from relationships, what you don't like. And yeah, those things are really important.
Mm-hmm.
And also to listen to our intuition. 99% our body or our heart or our mind that tell us that is it a good person for us or is it not really a good person for us. So we should listen to our intuition more as well when entering new relationships. Yeah, this is what I wanted to add. Like really quick, but it's been on my mind for the whole live.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about boundaries and healing, and I think so. I mean, many of shares actually were about around this self love, and I just I I'm still waiting for a certain word. I will do my share at the end usually, but yeah. So this is like all related, as I see, all just around same topic. But I just want that word. I was just waiting for someone to just bring it up. But yeah, thank you. And like I think I just don't think that you can play something now that you're on. Maybe just it could be like very late. Your neighbors could be like something. Yeah.
They would be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you for joining. It was really nice, and of course, the people are enjoying your share, and they actually agree with what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. I really wish that like maybe we can make peace between TikTok and Instagram and use TikTok server because it's really fast, man. Look at this, just done. Instagram is like, okay, we just relate. Okay, yeah, this is what happens when you. What is this? Still not working? Yeah. Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
so you're talking about relationships.
Oh yeah. Yes, I do. How are you? What's your name?
Giuseppina,
Giuseppina. Where are you from?
the Netherlands.
Giuseppina from Netherlands. Thank you for joining.
No, you're welcome.
Giuseppina, I mean, if you turn the way that light is not behind you and you are toward lights, that would be even Yeah, see, it's like, yeah, the more
Like
the,
that?
yeah, the better. Yeah, of course. So what do
I
you
can also
think?
flip it. This is maybe no. This is better. I'm sorry.
No problem. What time is it in the Netherlands? Where in the Netherlands?
Amersfoort is near Utrecht, and it's like 2 o'clock in the night time.
Okay. So what do you think?
um,
Do you have a share something about relationships?
Yeah, well, mostly about the relationships we have with ourselves, and that if you want to get into a good relationship with others, you need to learn how to love unconditionally, and most of all, love yourself unconditionally. And that's hard because in your childhood you learn certain behavioral patterns that make you who you are. And when you become a grown-up, most of the time you don't realize what kind of baggage you took with you. And you carry that with you for too long. So you have to heal yourself in that so that you can actually have a healthy relationship with someone.
So you think healing, but honestly, I mean, so how come that someone just in their mid-20s or even younger says, okay, let me just go and heal first from my childhood trauma and then I'll start a relationship with someone? It's and it's, we begin without knowing what we're doing with ourselves. And
No, but I understand what you're saying, but there comes a certain age where you have to say, well, let's make an equation about where I stand in life, where I come from, what I learned, and what's working for me and what's not working for me. And all those coping mechanisms that you created, you need to reevaluate if they're still working for you or if they're not working for you and working against you. And besides that, we have so many brain skills that we can use, like when we get criticized, most people find it become defensive. They become emotional. They become angry. But when you see every bit of criticism or everything that life can throw at you as people are just saying something to you, or your thoughts can do auditions with you to see if you like the thought train that you're on. If you're in a negative cycle and you keep repeating the thoughts to yourself that are not positive, you need to rethink about what you let into your mind.
you talk about patterns and childhood traumas. I already had, someone I consult, and it's fascinating how people do not see their patterns.
No, because
They ask questions, why is it happening all the time? And we talk about it, and they see, what about this one? We find the pattern. Let's go back. What about this one? We find the pattern. Okay, let's go back. And after 2, 3, we went back enough to see the pattern exactly with the father. It was the exact pattern with her father, and that now you see. So this is happening like from her childhood. This is something. This is like a circle. It's a loop. It's happening over and over. And so, but maybe if you if you hear what they say, you probably see the pattern too. Everyone else can see it, but not themselves, because they are in the middle of this thing. They are, so when you are in, let's say, in a loop, or you are in the let's just make let me use this. I hope that I can. Yeah. So let's say you are in the bottom of the wheel, a wheel,
Yeah.
and you are looking at sky. Yeah. So what you see is just a circle of the sky. You'd have no imagination about the rest. But people outside, they cannot even see what you see. They see this, it's a sky. What you're talking about, the circle thing. I mean, they cannot see it. As long as you're in there, this is what you see, and it's okay. It's just, I mean, it's not. You just need to get
So
out of that.
you have to raise above, and
Mhm.
to rise above, you have to zoom out. And when you're in doubt, you have to zoom out. If you're in a bad place in your life, you have to evaluate if it's a week, if it's a month, if it's a year, and you have to go back a few years to see, okay, but on the bigger cycle, am I improving?
Mhm.
Am I going up or am I going downwards? And if I'm going downwards, how is that possible? You have to break that. You have to look at yourself objectively and with no judgment, but just say to yourself, okay, this is where I stand right now. Do I like this? No. Then I need to control what I'm thinking. I need to control what I'm doing. I need to control what I'm eating. I need to control my life. I need to take charge. And our bodies and our minds are built for that because we have so much intelligence. But if we don't use that correctly, the intelligence will work against us and not for us, I think. Because we did not get this intelligence to love, to care, to feel, to think, to imagine, to not use it correctly. And I think we humans we're never taught how to use our brains, how to use our skills, how to use our imagination in the right way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True. And that's actually fascinating that everyone is talking about something that I believe is the most important part of a relationship without actually naming it, about the healing, about everything. But yeah, so it is true.
Yeah, and if you get that right, and it's a tough path because I'm on it for quite some time now, and I still haven't got it all figured out. I mean, I get trapped in my cycles, and I try to look where I went wrong, and what I should do better the next time. So I think it's always a challenge. But if you don't take yourself up on that challenge, you will always stay where you are right now. You will always think how you think right now. You will always act how you act right now, and you will not evolve into the better version of you that you want to become, to be happy with yourself. And you can be disappointed and happy with yourself at the same time, because if you do it well, you can see that you failed, but you can also see that you have the potential to not do that the next time. You got to get that discipline inside you.
As long as you're learning, there's no loss.
No, and if you get that right, then you got the relationship with yourself right, because you know what you need. Mm-hmm. And you can reflect that on the outside world and other people and have better relationships, because you know better what you can handle and what you can do and what you can provide for somebody else.
And what you said, like, just reminded me of some fact. If you ask people about their desires, probably 90% would say a relationship, a healthy relationship, a good relationship. So let's say this is one of the most desirable achievements of human being in life. And how come you expect that to have something that easily? Like, Yeah, I tried a couple of times. No, you cannot achieve the greatest thing in human history
Exactly.
with the first try or second try or third try, or like, yeah, so keep trying until you get it, because this is the most desirable. It means that, so you need to, to dedicate a lot of effort to get what you want. If it was easy, it was not the most desirable thing.
No, the results that will come out is the input that you put in. So if you don't take a lot of time to work with yourself, on yourself, to have a dialogue with yourself about yourself, and reflect that on the world, how the world is, what do you think of the world, what kind of information you're putting into your to your mind, because that's essential as well. If you only put negative shit in, only negative things that happen throughout the world, then that will be your perspective on it. But if you take everything in without judgment, just thinking, what do I think of this? Is this okay? Is this not okay? Then you will get into an all new dialogue, because you're not judging anybody, you're not judging anything, you're not even judging yourself. You're just taking control of how you want to be and who you want to be, and that will transpire into every relationship you will have.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, thank
But
you
it's
for.
hard work.
It is a lot of work, of course it is. I mean,
It's
nothing
hard work.
nothing comes easy, like especially this kind of, like, if, as I said, this is the most desirable, uh let's say, goal in life, to have someone. So yeah, of course you need to put in a lot of effort if you want to get there. And it's a hard work, of course.
Yeah, and even especially if you want that relationship with somebody else, that intimate relationship, you have to realize that they're going through the same mental chaos as you are. Everyone has a past. Everyone has problems. Everyone has things that made them who they are. Everyone had a childhood, and it wasn't always that perfect. So everyone has things to work on. So you can keep pointing the finger at the other person and saying, yeah, but you need to work on that. But if you're not working on your own stuff, it's not going to happen.
And imagine how it's actually decreasing, making it kind of impossible, the chance of, okay, I heal, I get over my childhood traumas and any other traumas, and I find someone else who actually is healed and get over their childhood traumas, and of course we are compatible, and we share same thoughts and same uh, interests, then we like each other, like, like in physical world. And of course, is it possible?
Yeah, well, most of the time I think where it goes wrong is you're standing on a crossroad where you found a new partner, or you're in a current relationship and it gets rough, and you're just on that crossroad looking at each other like, yeah, you should go first. You should change first. You should start saying, or at least acknowledging what you're doing wrong. But if you keep pointing to each other and you keep standing there on that crossroad with your egos up, you're not going to get anywhere. And even if your partner is worse in his behavior or her behavior than you are, if you don't start with yourself and get yourself better, if you manage that, you can always say, well, this is now I know I'm doing my best and it's still not working. So what can we do about it? Or am I going to choose to go my own direction? But you have to start with yourself and not pointing the finger at the other person, because it's just, it's waiting for something to happen when you can take control of it yourself. And I think every human should do that, and should always follow his path to his own healing and not towards somebody else's.
Okay.
So that's what I wanted to share.
That was great. Yeah, thank you for your share. It was really nice. And what time is it now in Netherlands?
It's 2:02 in the night, after midnight. So I'm going off to bed because my 3 children are gonna kick my ass in the morning.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining. It's like, guys, you are amazing. Have you noticed, like, from Somalia, from Netherlands, from Germany, like all around the world? Look at us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Look at us. Yeah. So thank you for your.
All united by you.
I'm just a warrior. Yeah, yeah. I'm just a connector. I'm like, yeah, but I'm so blessed to be this connector. Thank you
Well,
for your share. Thank you for
very much
joining.
for your work.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a
you.
great evening or day.
Yeah, thank you. It's almost evening. Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah. So just think about it. That you see the pattern and heal and get over your childhood traumas and your past relationships, and then you find someone who has done the same and get over their childhood traumas, and they are already in good, let's say, emotional states, and they are healed, and they are just, and then do you like each other, like from other aspects or not, and then let's start relationship. What is the odd? Do you think that is the way to do this? And so if not, what is the way then? Should we just start and then someone says like healing together? Some people actually waiting for someone else to come and, like make them happy, which is the worst idea ever. I would not recommend at all. Like no one is coming to make you happy. Make yourself happy and find someone. This is a fact. But then what? How actually is going to be, let's say, friend J. Effie? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, sir?
Great. Thank you so much. Do you mind introducing yourself, please?
Yes. Well, as you can see, I'm called Jay, but my real name is Victor.
Okay. So how do you want me to address you? Jay or Victor?
Doesn't matter to me. Any way you want.
Okay. So where are you from?
Sir. Originally, I am from Nigeria, but currently I am staying in Azerbaijan.
Nigeria, Azerbaijan.
Yep.
Wow, Azerbaijan is a beautiful country, but it's way far from home. Man, you're far from home.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. I agree with you there.
Please go ahead.
I'm really sorry for disturbing you. Okay.
No, please go ahead.
So recently, as you were talking about discussion of relationships and everything that starts within yourselves and everything, my main question is, how do you actually get over emotional numbness? Like before previously said, everybody was always talking about childhood trauma and everything, relationship problems, emotional problems, anxiety, depression, and all. But I actually came here just to ask, how do we actually get over it?
Get over it? Yeah. So you said you said.
I not have.
Yeah. So you said it, and I hear, but I want you to please repeat, because I believe that your sound, your voice was just disconnect. So you asked about emotional numbness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you please elaborate on it?
Exactly. So
what do you mean by emotional numbness?
So I'd say that, for example, I have people that didn't have a good childhood. That comes with trauma and everything. Not to mention, I also was in and out of relationships. And I don't know why it's like I'm a type of person that always suppresses my emotions most of the time. I just don't know how to express them, Since in childhood, the last time I actually cried was when I was 9. So ever since then, I even forgot how to cry. Not to mention express my emotions. So that's what I meant by emotional numbness. The problem is when I experience love, and just like you said, love is about not just what you receive, but most of all what you give out. Be it everything. It might be from your heart, your soul, anything. And my problem is, well, like I said, not have any good relationships and everything. But I don't know why. Just like I said, can't express myself, and I just like kind of feel dead inside, So how do I actually get over the type of trauma that I've experienced? Since I think that you might have an idea.
Well, that is actually a serious question. I just can share my thoughts about. Of course, you need to talk to professionals about your childhood and how you have not cried since you were 9, and how, like, what was the event. So it's not the place to talk about. We should talk about the event. When was the last time you cried, and why? What was that, and how things been treating you over, like, maybe, I don't know, how old are you, but I think something that must.
22.
22. So over, like, let's say 13 years you haven't cried, and this is not healthy, I believe. But I guess you. So let me just get back to what I wanted to say at the end. Most important, I believe, I mean, my humble opinion is, the most important thing is, in any kind of relationship with, with yourself, with your intimate partner, with your family, with your friends, with your colleagues. Of course, communication is important, respect is important, healing, trust, they are all important. But I think the most important thing is self-awareness, self-knowledge. When you know yourself, everything else is just as easy as it is. Like, when you are clear with what you want, or how you feel, or why you don't feel right, at least. So we don't need to wait until we heal and then we find someone who healed and then we see if we. No. As long as you are clear that, yes, I am broken, and this is the reason, and I'm working on it, and I might have some toxic behavioral traits. I'm not a bad person, but I might have some bad behaviors, and this is the reason. And if you find someone who has this maturity to see their why and your why, and understand and respect, it's easy to have a relationship. It's with someone else, but with yourself, I think you should just, as I said, this is something you definitely can get help from experts. It could be a psychotherapist, could be like emotional healing session, it could be a meditation, could be anything else who helps you to tap into your, let's say, the moment that this pattern in your brain is created. And then when you see it, it's already healed. Like, so many of childhood traumas, I'm not a childhood trauma healer. I am, at least I'm, let's say, I'm open mind surgeon who knows that there are things that we should work on. It's not all medicine. That's all I am. But my point is, there are many of these brain patterns that the moment that you see them, they're gone. You don't even need to do something about it. It's like a nightmare. The worst nightmare in the world, like let's say the worst nightmare, the moment you open your eyes, it's gone. So when you see the pattern, it's gone. Many of them. As I said, it's not something that we can, it's not, I'm not claiming that, yes, just do this and it will be gone. But I think you need to work on your self-awareness and be clear, be honest with yourself. Why do I feel, and yeah, so
I'm really sorry for interrupting.
No, please go ahead.
Okay, so despite what I've been through and most of the traumas that I've experienced, I don't know why, but unlike some other people that actually fall into negative aspects of life, such as thievery or doing narcotics and everything, I actually kind of remained and still am a kind person, and literally I always help out people, people that actually are in need. Like, I don't know, does it be it money, food, or anything like I can help with, I would. My problem is I don't know how to, show my aggression when it's actually needed. And that's my problem, kind of, I know for sure, many of my friends have already told me about this, that I can't keep suppressing myself. Whenever I feel angry, I can't just, keep it in, I have to let it out. But the problem is I don't know how to let it out, that inner anger that I do feel, or the stress that I'm going through. Sure, I might, sometimes music helps and everything, but it doesn't always help, That's actually kind of a problem. Everybody told me about therapists and everything. I think I might actually go there, but I'm not just so sure. That's why, since I've seen most of your motivational videos, which of course I enjoyed, thank you very much for them.
Oh, thank you.
Actually kind of helped me too. So, yeah.
Okay, so let me actually be clear here. My videos or my inspirational or motivate, they are not designed to actually, let's say, solve these kind of problems. Most of my things are just like by intuitive creations. Just that's exactly what I do. It's nothing that it's not, let's say, scientifically designed to do something. But as I see, you already solved half of the problem. At least you have insight. You can address, this is my problem. I cannot connect with my emotions. If it's anger, if it's sadness, if it's sorrow, if it's I cannot connect. It's half of the problem is solved now. How you can do this? As I said, this is not something that I can respond. I can answer here now today, but I know that my limited knowledge about neuroplasticity is that there are so many different ways, again, there is not, if someone says now this is the way and there is no other way, just ignore that one. Like exact moment, just don't listen to them, because there is nothing to say here, this is the only way. No, there are so many different ways how you can make a shortcut, a back channel to that specific event that make you block your emotions, and you can resolve it. It could be therapy, could be emotional healing, could be just like a personal journey, self-awareness journey. But you already passed the halfway, because you acknowledge and you see what is the issue. I'm sure that if you choose any of this let's say modalities, you definitely can solve that. Yeah, it's you already been there. So you already half there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just always keep trying.
Yeah. No, don't. So it could happen just by yourself. Keep trying. It could be devastating and disappointing. As I said, I believe a professional help could be helpful. Different, yeah. So like if you go to Western medicine, it's psychotherapy, uh, CBT, yeah. So CBT is cognitive behavioral therapy. They just walk you through your emotions and how what one certain behavior is has originated from a certain, like maybe a memory or a trauma, or what is the reason that caused this that. But as I said, there are different modalities that you can try. It depends on your because we are the product of our life experiences. Your religion matters, your family's status matters, like everything. Your the way that you see the life is nothing that I do or anyone else. Your unique way of seeing life will dictate how you can get to that point of in your neuroplasticity, I guess. But yeah, so I think it's the be clear to yourself, be and find how you can ask for help. This is the best way again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Once again, I know that was not the main topic, but nonetheless, I actually kind of did the advice. Not
Thank
a lot
you.
of people actually want to listen, since as a man, they always tell us to be a man.
Don't cry, men. Don't cry, men. Don't talk about emotions, and
exactly.
men. Yeah.
Exactly. So either way, it's like kind of forced to keep everything in, bottle it all in, but no way to let it out. My friends recommended me to actually do sports, or I don't know, go to the gym, go to a punching bag, let out all my aggression on it.
No.
I did actually try it, but it
No.
didn't help me a lot.
So this is like when let's say someone come to the office with abdominal pain, and I give them like just painkiller. They go home, come back 2 days later, abdominal pain, more painkiller. Now I'm adding some, like, let's say narcotics or some other stuff, and maybe after a couple of months, my patient comes back with it, like abdominal cancer, or maybe like some other stuff. So just symptom therapy is nothing. So yeah, go to the gym. I see that people say, yeah, I will walk or I will run. Running is my therapy. It's no. Therapy is therapy. Running is running.
That's true.
And what, as I said, so just see it as the way it's there must be something that is designed to get to that memory, not to deactivate the result of that memory. You should go there and fix the problem, not just symptom therapy. Yeah, so you're angry, you go to the gym and bust your like everything, and then okay, so now I'm just I don't feel like being angry. So but why did you feel angry from the beginning? Like, what was that? You should find that one, and then when you fix that, so there's no more anger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your wise words, and also
I hope it helps.
I know it might not mean a lot, but I do actually appreciate it.
Thank you.
Just have someone to listen to you.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, I won't keep you. Other people want to listen.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. 2 hours already. Thank you all for being here, and I think we are gonna end this session for now, but of course we will talk about relationships more often, at least once a week, I guess. It's a really important topic, and again, we all talk about different qualities that might be helpful for a relationship, as we talk about respect, communication, trust, healing, self-love, and my point was maybe self-awareness is the most important thing. And if you all self-aware and you find someone who is the same, you can easily build up a perfect relationship, even though you are not perfect. Not you or your partner, but the relationship can be perfect. And that's probably, they call it my half, the other half. As I think Erna mentioned, that it's not about the other half. We're not looking for someone to complete us. We are incomplete, and there are other people who are incomplete, and we are self-aware enough to know that we are not complete. But two incomplete people can build up a complete relationship. They will be incomplete for the rest of their life, but they will enjoy and they will participate in a complete relationship. I think that is the best way to end this session today. Thank you all for joining me. It was my honor, my privilege, and every day I must be thankful for all you guys. Hopefully we can do more of these sessions. Have a great day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. We start with TikTok again. Bye. Bye. And go to my YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe, like, comment, do whatever you want on the thing. Yeah, so that is the TikTok is gone now, and Instagram. Have a good day. Ciao. And yeah, again, we are sorry about the camera thing. Hopefully next time it will be fixed. Have a good one. Bye.